Cheers! Welcome to another exciting episode of Slashin Taxes. Tonight we're going to talk about no tax on tips. Here's to ya. So here's to all the hardworking people in the United States of America. I'm talking about your waitresses, your bartenders, your dancers. You know who you are, Summer. I'll see you there. So anyway, what's this whole big ball of wax called no tax on tips? Man, this is better than the Freebird solo, I tell you. What it is if you make $25,000 in tips a year, you're not going to be taxed on that. I say up to $25,000 in tips a year, because over that, well, they want their money pretty bad. We all know that. So what's the deal here? Well, if you're working hard for tips and you're making either credit card or cash tips, you're not taxed on it, man. So that means that could be savings of somewhere's around $1,600, $2,000 a year. You could use that money to buy a new guitar, or a new amp, or guitar lessons. Hey, guitar lessons. Anyway, what are some of the rules on these no tax on tips? Well, the limit's $25,000 a year. It starts in 2025. So anything you earned in tips in 2025 is eligible. They still got to make a list on exactly which jobs qualify. Hopefully my roadies, qualify, because, they make me sound like a god most nights. Thank the roadies, man. Thank the roadies. Always be nice to the roadies. Another thing to remember, this phases out at 150,000. So at 150,000, they start to tinker back that 25,000 a little bit. It's about $100 a thousand. So if you make 151,000, then it's 24,900 that you don't get taxed on. They start taking it away. Famous for that. The land of the free, home of the brave, home of the brave free, home of the chickens. Chickens? Anyway, if you're hitched, it's going to be 300,000, where they start scaling it back a bit. So stay hitched if you're hitched. I'm pro marriage and all that stuff. That's what you want to do. So, but if you're one of these people, or one of these people, and maybe one of these people, and you're working hard for those tips, yeah, I think it's good for you. I remember working hard for tips when I was standing on the street corner, and when I was younger, man, with my guitar case open. $1 was nice, but if somebody threw me a $5, that was even nicer. And the last thing I needed was for this government of ours to take money out of that to build a road somewhere in BFE. You know what I'm saying? That would just take the Y out of your voodoo child, man. Not good at all. So, once again, no tax on tips, up to 25,000. Fades out at 150,000. If you're single. If you're married, it's 300,000. It's good for 2025. Another thing, they're going to adjust that for inflation. And hey, the last few years, we know that's a good thing. I mean, have you seen the prices of concert tickets? Well, anyway, so that's all we got for tonight, right here on Slashin Taxes. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. As in my spare time, when I'm not playing my guitar, what am I doing? Studying tax stuff, man. It's the coolest thing.